Hello ladies and gents, I hope that this video finds you in the best of health and spirits. Today's video is going to be all about how to edit this olive, not live, sorry, but olive, hold on, olive green with an invitation website. So since you are watching this video, that means you already purchased this product. So you are going to see when like a file that contains this video that you are watching right now, along with a PDF file that explains how to do everything in case you don't have time for watching a full video, as well as this template. So basically this template consists of 6 pages, right? So we have the first page here, which is the home, or like we can say the first thing that the customer sees, or your like not the customers in your case, but your, like, in like invitees or the people that you are invited to your wedding, right? So that we can preview this. So this is how it looks. And by the way, we already did everything that has to do with the links, with like the link into the pages, the clickable things. So all you have to do is just change the pictures, the text, and everything is gonna work just well. Okay, so this is the first page, right? And you have to just click on the envelope, right, so that you can move on to the next page. This next page is the invite page. So this is where the customers, or your people, sorry for always saying the customers, see your, let's say, your invite, right? All the informations. And by the way, it works on both, on desktop as well as on mobile. So everything here like is changeable and customizable. This is the time, and this is the details. The details is another page where you can include all the details, and we are going to see it, your name here. So all these texts, these images as well are replaceable, as well as this timer. Let's see, give me a minute. Let's close this tab so that we can see. So this is the second page, which is the invite. So as you can see, everything is changeable. So all you have to do is just click twice on anything that you want to change, and you can change it or delete it. Anything that you want, you can just delete it here. When it's come to the images, do the same, double click and then delete, and then go to your uploads, for example, any upload that you want, and you can put it right here, as simple as that, right? Let's keep everything working as it was. All right, so in here, this is clickable. When somebody clicks on this, like, click here to see details. When they click on it, let me show you how it looks on mobile. For example, they have to just click here, and then they can see all these details. And these details, which is this third page, which is the details page. So all you have to do is just like, all you have to do is just click, like, and change whatever text that you want. You can, like, make the page smaller or bigger by just, like, dragging this thing or icon right here, right? And by the way, hold on, I missed something important. I said this is clickable. This is where they can reserve their spot for the wedding, by the way. And this is also the location, right? And this is the story. So this is another page where they can see the location of the wedding, and this is the story, so that they can see your story, like, how, like, how you and your spouse or partner, like, met up the first time, like, your story, right? So, and here's the story, or here is the page of the story. So you can write it here, you can fill in as usual. Everything is changeable, right? So you can change everything that you want right here. And by the way, in case you don't know how to edit anything, we can help you. Just contact us and we are going to do this for you for free, by the way. No problem at all. This is your big day, so our job is to help you like, have a good time. So everything in here, everything, like literally everything is changeable. And like, on each page, people are going to see the reservation spots or the reservation page, as well as the location, so that they can always, or they can just click here, sorry, they can just click here, go back, or here above, so that they can go back to the invite. And if they want to go back to the home, all they have to do is just click on the envelope, right? All the links here are clickable. Now let me show you how to change the timer. So this is a live timer, right? So this is basically a timer that works. So you have to just put in your time. For example, just select it and click on edit, so that you can edit literally everything on it. For example, the date, you can change the date from here, and also you can change the time zone, right? And also here you can change the font, you can change the colors of the font. So basically you can change literally everything, the text in here, right? So everything is changeable, right? When you're done changing, all you have to do is just click on update design, and like the new time as well as the new design is going to be changed. And make sure to change it in here as well, on the footers of all the pages, so that everything can sync together, right? So as I said, in this page, right, we have literally everything, right? You are invited and we need to see you with us. And also the location, here is the location. Okay, so let me show you that in live example. All right, when you click on it, here you can see the location. But hold on, I have something that I have to do. Okay, I have to just click on it and delete the underline. Okay, perfect. Preview, right? Let's preview the location and how it looks like. All right, all they have to do is just click on the location, right, so that they can redirect it to the location. And by the way, they can just scan this QR, so that they can see the location exact of the wedding. Okay, and we are going to show you how to do so, by the way. But first, people need to reserve their spot first. This is important, so that you can know that this person is going to attend, this person is not, and so on. All right, so if some people want to reserve, all they have to do is just click on kindly reserve here, or if they are on this page, right, they can click on here, so that they can go to the reservation page or in here. So basically we are giving people more options to reserve, so that there is not only one spot where they can reserve. All the pages contain the reservation in here as well, right? And this is the reservation page. And of course everything in here is again editable, so there is no nothing here is not editable, right? The text, the images in here, everything, just double click and you can edit. When it's come to the form, all you have to do is just click on the form and click on edit, and this is the form. So these are your name. Okay, you can change whatever you want in here. Attendance status, which is this one, you can change, delete, or add anything that you want. So basically anything that you want is in here, by the way. And the main thing is where you can find your responses. All you have to do is go back to the template, right, and click on responses, and here you will find all the responses. Or you can link it to a Google Sheet that you have, so that you have a file of Google Sheet that contains all the information of people who are going to attend, right? So these are the informations, right? So this is just me testing if this work, and it does work. And also here they have to see the location, the invitation, as well as the stories. So we've seen literally everything. Probably, let's see, we've seen our story, we've seen the reservation page as well. And now let's move on to the QR code. So how to generate a QR code of your place? All you have to do is just go to Google and search for QR, let's say code generator, right? And here we go. I prefer Shopify, so I will leave the link below so that you can find this easily. I do prefer Shopify because it's so simple, right? All you have to do is go to a Google Map, select the location that you want and copy the link, paste it here, right? Any link that you want, for example this link, my link. And also in here you can just enter your email, for example, in here, right? So that they can email the code to you, right? So let's do it. All right, the code is in here, and then send QR code, right? So in here they already sent you the QR code, or you can just download it from here, and you can just download it. And in here you just click right and copy the image or save image as, right, in case you want to save it. But in my case I will just copy it, came here and paste it in here, and voila, and it works perfectly, right? So let's delete this because we already have it in here. So this is how to change probably everything on these templates. And again, if you have any questions, if you have like any difficulty finding anything, if you don't know how to utilize Canva, you can just contact us and we are going to help you set up everything. And congrats on your wedding, by the way, and make sure you have a beautiful day. Bye bye.